Connecting with Pets, a Forever Vets podcast.
Welcome, everyone, to podcast episode number 10, our season 1 finale of the Connecting with Pets Forever Vets podcast. Our topic is puppy socials. I am Christina. I am new to the marketing department, but I am not new to Forever Vets. I've been here for about 2 years. And to help me talk about puppy socials is Shelly, the director of marketing here at Forever Vets. Hi, Shelly.
Hello. How exciting. We have lots of things to talk about with puppy socials. We're happy to have Christina aboard our marketing team. And you guys are probably wondering why we're out here talking about an event. But this event is really special because there's a lot more that goes into the 2025 year and a lot of special differences that we've had in the past. So let's go ahead and jump right in.
So to start us off, what are puppy socials?
That's a great question. So puppy socials are only hosted at our pet resorts. They alternate between our Forever Vets Central location and our Forever Vets Durban location. And this is a free event that is just for puppies. And just a little bit about the event, and this is directly from our calendar on our website that you can check this. So pup parents are to stay the entire time. This is not a drop-off event. You must sign a waiver before you enter into the puppy social. We will have some kennel technicians along with us, our marketing team there, to help assist for the event. We will have some vet techs as well to help answer any questions, especially if anyone has any questions about wellness plans or potentially future stays even at our pet resort. If you are a puppy, you will get a puppy party bag with educational pamphlets about our hospitals and our pet resorts, plus our urgent care, a dog treat, we have a little leash, and a potty bag. Water bottles and cookies for pet parents will be available for snacks. Got to make sure it's not the human and the getting confused with the cookies. And if anyone has never been to either our Central or our Durban event, Durban location, depending on the location which it's being held at, we can give tours of the facility. If any pet parents decide to purchase a daycare package for their puppy, we will give 10% off at that event. But again, it's only if you come to the event. No pet parents or no pet siblings, if they are over the age of 1, are able to come to the event. And of course, if you are a dog, you will get some pup cups, because who doesn't love pup cups? A special thing that we are hosting this year is we are having the Dog Wizard also come, which is one of a training company within Jacksonville, Florida that we work with. Fabulous. They've come out to a bunch of our events, and we're very happy to have them for the remaining puppy socials of the year. Now, the requirements for the puppies, they must be 16 weeks to a year of age. So yes, this is only puppy events. They must have a distemper series, rabies, bordetella, and a fecal, and they must sign up in advance. So that's just a little bit behind the scenes about puppy socials. Of course, we're going to dive into more, and we might have questions with the things that I already went over, but that's just a generic thing. But these events are free, and we're very excited to bring them into the year.
So that's awesome. Not only are they free and it's a free opportunity for puppies to play, but it sounds like it's also educational for pet parents as well.
Absolutely. And, having a new puppy and wanting to socialize them, the biggest thing as a pet parent you can think about is safety. So this is definitely a safe and secure environment to get those questions answered by training professionals. Maybe you're seeking training options. A Dog Wizard can be there for you that. Maybe you're interested about wellness plans or different packages that your pet can be exposed to, that same play area that they had a good time in for free. So we definitely are excited to bring that into the new year. And one thing special that we haven't dropped completely to everyone is that these puppy socials are all going to be themed. So every single puppy social for the remaining of 2025 year will have a different theme. But of course, it will still have the same great puppy social perks that I just went over to.
Why does Forever Vets host puppy socials?
So Forever Vets hosts puppy socials because we want to continue to give back to the community and educate pet parents. So these safe and secure social gatherings for puppies gives an opportune time for clients to come in, ask questions about their dog. If it's a new puppy, we all know if it's your first puppy, maybe it's your second one, you do have questions. There might be some training questions, and now we have a resource that we're able to give back to anyone that comes. We want to make it a fun environment and an enriching enrichment for any of the dogs that come, make it an experience for them. And it gives pet parents, I think, a sense of security. So maybe one day, if they were able to go out of town and they weren't able to take their pet, they can see the type of environment they would leave their pet in. And if they're comfortable in that, it's a way that they can do boarding opportunities, like I just mentioned, or maybe even daycare. So that continues their socialization. And it gives that enrichment to the dog. So when they go home, you can be like, oh, you did have a good day at daycare. Like, you're tired, you know? So these puppy socials are to continue with events that we have throughout the year for Forever Vets, but also an opportunity for new pet parents to socialize their pets in a safe environment. And it's really great that we're able to do those themes because it's fun.
Yeah. So speaking of the safe environment, obviously we do want all the puppies to be safe at these puppy social. I know you spoke about some requirements for the puppies. Do you mind touching and diving deeper on that?
Yes. So just to jump through these bullet points again, 16 weeks to a year of an age. So puppies only. Only dogs, no kitties. I'm sorry. They must have the Distemper series, rabies, bordetella, and fecal, and they have to sign up in advance. And for example, our first puppy social of the 2025 year is actually on February 1st. It's a Saturday, and it will be between 10 a.m. to noon. And since we have the approaching Super Bowl Sunday coming up, what is a better theme than Puppy Bowl?
So I know we were touching on the requirements, and Shelly told us everything that is required for a puppy to attend the puppy socials. I know it does seem like a bit of a time crunch, just in case your puppy doesn't have all of the things that were listed. We do have 10 clinics across Jacksonville. We are open 7 days a week, and we also have wellness plans that if you sign up, all of the puppy vaccines will be covered under the plan. But even if you don't sign up for the wellness plan, we can still get all of the things listed at our clinics. How many puppy socials are there this year?
That is a great question. So let me run through all of them that we have. So there are a total of 4, and potentially we might add some more to the calendar, so to be determined. But to stay updated and just to keep all of this information in one spot, if you go to forevervets.com/calendar, you can see all of this behind the scenes information. So like I stated before, our first one is on Saturday, February 1st from 10 to 12 p.m. And it will be our Puppy Bowl theme, which is exciting with Super Bowl. Then our next one will be at our Durban Pet Resort. And since it is in April, we will be doing an Easter egg hunt.
That's so cute.
Yes, eggs everywhere. And that will be on Saturday, April 5th. Same time from 10 to 12. You'll see a trend as we continue on. Then we will alternate back to our Forever Vets Central Pet Resort location for a pool party theme.
Ooh, pool party in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep. On June 7th, which again is a Saturday, and it will be from 10 to noon. And then last but not least, we will alternate back to our Durban Pet Resort, and it will be on August 2nd, Saturday again from 10 to 12. And that theme is back to school theme.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing those dates. I just wanted to ask you, why are puppy socials important?
So we've kind of touched base a little bit about this at the beginning, just the socializations in a safe environment for the puppy. But I wanted to bring some outside experience that we've had at puppy socials that we've seen firsthand. So we've seen, of course, a lot of puppies grow up. So them coming to this event, and mom and dad said, this is the first time I've taken him out off leash in an area. This is the first time he's met another puppy, and it's turned out great. It's also learning the different ways of how to approach an animal and to see if they're stressed out in that situation, or if it's a positive situation. So the great thing about the Forever Vet Central Yard is we have 2 separate areas. So let's say we have a smaller group of puppies, or we have a larger set of puppies, depending on the breed, we can separate them. So if there's another puppy that might do better with like a one-on-one first versus having 5 to 6 puppies around, I totally get that stress as a pet parent. I do not have a puppy, but I have a baby still. My soon to be 5-year-old Aussie that I've talked about many times on the podcast. But this is a resource that I wish that we would have had sooner, because I would have involved her in that. So my boyfriend and I talked about a puppy for the future, and this will definitely be something to help them, not just in enrichment, but to socialize them. Riley was a COVID puppy, so you weren't able to,
right?
You know, people were told to stay home, and that anxiety bond was built. So this is a great way to not only show like, hey, this is connected to a vet in this area in a sense, but there's fun things to do here. Boarding can be fun. Daycare can be fun. The workers around Forever Vets can be fun with them too. So it's just all about experience. And I think that we want, the best thing here at Forever Vets is we want to have quality pet care, regardless if it's the pet resort or if you're inside a clinic. So these events are just to enrich not only the pets that come here, but to help our pet parents and build their education to be a better pet parent too. I almost said pet parent. The puns are flowing right now.
I know when I was a kid, my dog growing up, she was a rescue, and she was a yellow lab. She was lovely. She was super friendly. But when we got her around other dogs, she would get very aggressive. But that is because she was a rescue and she didn't have, you know, that socialization as a puppy. So I think some new pet parents maybe don't understand is how crucial, you know, socializing their puppy is, because then if you do it as a puppy, then they're going to carry those traits as an adult. And it'll be easier to take your pet to the vet. It'll be easier to take your pet to other dog parks. And like you said, the main thing about the puppy socials is the safety element. Instead of bringing your puppy to a dog park and you having that sole responsibility on your own of, you know, watching what your puppy does, making sure, you know, your puppy doesn't get into anything. You have vet techs here. We have a trainer, like you said, the dog wizard, and we can actually educate you on those things. So you're going to have helping hands at these puppy socials. So I think that is very crucial to, you know, everything.
Absolutely. And don't forget, any pet parents out there that want to save, and if their pet really enjoys, or puppy really enjoys this, we have, only if you come to the event, discounts on daycare packages. And that's something that you can utilize for the entire 2025 year. So that's only if you come to the event and you decide to purchase a daycare package that you receive that discount. So please keep that in mind too.
I know you touched on puppy socials last year. Can you share any examples from previous puppy socials?
There's so many cute examples that are coming to mind. But one way that you can kind of put a picture to, you know, what you can expect is on our Facebook and our Instagram. We have previous puppy social posts, so you can see dogs actually enjoying the area. I think my favorite memory consistently would be all the dogs going into the heart-shaped pool, which is very cute, especially when it's warm weather outside. It's great to see them playing with toys in the yard, and just having parents, you know, being able to ask those questions in an environment that has vet professionals in. So I can't think of a direct example other than a consistent memory of dogs enjoying the water. I think that's my favorite part, especially if they're at Forever Vet Central. If you go over to our Durban location, I know that there are a lot of renovations that are being done on the yard right now. So if your dog likes to run, then that's a good place for the zoomies too, for sure.
And I love what you said about looking at past puppy socials, because a lot of people, including myself, are visual people.
Yes, and there's videos too. So
awesome.
Yes, photos and videos. So look them up.
So you can actually see them playing. And
Yeah,
that's awesome. So yes, I'm a very visual person. I can read a description until I'm blue in the face, but I'm going to want to see visual example of that particular event.
Absolutely.
So where can we follow along with any events Forever Vets Animal Hospital hosts this 2025 year?
Well, if you have a Facebook, we do have an event page for the Puppy Bowl approaching on February 1st. Every single one that I kind of briefly went over and the themes with the descriptions of what it will include, the requirements as well, can be found on our main Forever Vets website /calendar. You can see all of that there. But as each puppy social event continues on, we will continue on with a Facebook event page. So whether if you're on social media, we will post on our Facebook and our Instagram. And if you're not that and you just want to check out online, we do have it on our main website as well. Just to run through all of them again, the first one, February 1st, is our Puppy Bowl themed. Our second one is April 5th. That's our Easter egg hunt. Our third one is June 7th. That's our pool potty theme. And our last but not least is August 2nd, and that is our back to school theme. So you can find all of these on our website, on our calendar section, and of course, follow us along on social media.
So people have plenty of places where they can look at details of the event.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Or you can direct message us if you have a question that we didn't quite answer for you. We can definitely look in further, or you can email us at marketing@forevervets.com.
Thank you so much, Shelly, for coming on this episode and talking to us about puppy socials. Do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
Just to let everyone know that if you are interested in a puppy social, that this is a time to try it out. It's free. It's something that it might be something new for not only for you as the pet parent, but something new for your puppy. And since it's free, it's a new experience, and we want to continue on making this a fun, enriching event, not only for the pet parent, but for the dog as well. And if there's any questions that we were not able to get to today, please feel free to reach out to our marketing team. Or if there's any suggestions that you have for future events for Forever Vets, we are very open to hear those as well. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it for me.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again. And thank you, listeners, for listening to podcast episode number 10, our season 1 finale of the Connecting with Pets Forever Vets podcast. We talked about puppy socials this time. Keep an eye out for our season 2 premiere of the Connecting with Pets podcast, and we'll see you then.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. We are Forever Vets, locally owned and operated in Jacksonville, Florida. Visit us at forevervets.com to find out more about our community events, monthly promotions, and more specifics on animal care. Don't forget to catch our episode next week.